5th, 2023. It is now 4:30. The meeting will begin. Can you please stand for a pledge of allegiance and a quick moment of silence after?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you, Commissioner Myricks. Roll call, Cynthia.
Tomich, Total Presley. Here. Garay, Myricks.
Here.
Poppert.
Here. For the record tonight, we have 3 present with 2 absent. Okay, number 3 is declaration of conflict of interest. Okay, number 4 is communications.
We did receive one. It's from 1806 Brown Avenue LLC. They're interested in the vacant lot located at 1810 Brown Avenue to build a single-family home.
Okay, I did see that and reviewed it.
Yeah, I saw it as well. I did a little research on it. And I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but it's a very narrow lot. It's like it's a irregular shaped lot, and they own the lot next door. So my question, I was thinking, if they do the due diligence, are they going to demolish the house next door and combine the lots? I mean, what are they doing? How they did their due diligence? I mean, we're definitely going to refer to staff.
Sounds like it 1806 and 1810 would become one big lot then.
Yeah, those are definitely the questions we would be asking, so thank you for that.
Yeah, because I would hate to say, oh, yeah, let's do this, and then they say, oh, we can't, the zoning.
Exactly.
Because I know I've talked to Brian in the past about stuff like this, and there are minimum requirements for the lot size. So.
Yep.
But with all that being said, if there's no further discussion or any questions, I make a motion to approve.
Well, we don't need
I'm
it,
not
just-
making. I'm sorry. I make a motion to refer this to staff.
I second that.
Okay. Communication letter that was received will be referred to staff.
Do a roll call.
Yeah, so we'll still have a roll call on that. Thanks.
Tomich, Total Presley.
Yes.
Garay, Myricks.
Yes.
Poppert.
Yes, motion passes with 3 yes and 2 absent. The communication letter will be referred to staff. Thank you. Number 5 is a ratification of AES, which stands for Advanced Engineering Services. It's a proposal for Memorial Park at 1301 Highland Street.
Commissioners, this is a second report that we are ordering from AES. These will again be soil borings, but additional soil borings that they did a few months ago on the site that we are hoping to put residential at the former Memorial Park site. We decided to move forward with second round of soil borings due to the results of the phase 1, which mainly deals with the history of the site and that it was very near a rail yard. So we felt since residential is the proposed use for this site and perhaps senior housing as well, we would like additional soil borings at specific locations around the site just to determine what is deeper down in that soil. I did have to sign it because there is a time crunch on this parcel, so this is up for ratification, and the contract is for $7,100. And again, like the other reports for and testing for Memorial Park, this will be paid with HUD funding.
I like the extra boring and precaution for this, so that's a pretty good thing.
So the boring, is that going to be closer to the railroad tracks, or is that going to be closer to the Race Street? Because I know the boundaries. I know the boundaries are Race Street to the west, Highland to the south. But I'm thinking this is an irregular property as well. So the railroad tracks, like it would be northeast
Yeah,
corner?
I know what you're saying. I am not sure where the actual borings will be, but I'm assuming they're going to be either deeper where they were before or in some new locations. And if you'd like, I can look into that for you. Because I'm kind of interested as well now.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can get a little inquisitive at times about
Sure.
real estate stuff.
Yep.
Well, I'd like to, if there's no further question, I'd like to make a motion for the ratification of AES proposals for Memorial Park at 1301 Highland Street.
Second.
Okay, a motion's been made by Commissioner Soto Presley, second by Commissioner Myrick's. A roll call then, please.
Tomich, Soto Presley,
Yes.
Gray, Myrick,
Yes.
Poppridge.
Yes, motion passes 3 yes, 2 absent. Number 6 is authorization to advertise for the sale of a portion of 5945 Kennedy Avenue.
Commissioners, this is a process that we are moving through to subdivide a sliver off a City of Hammond-owned property over on Kennedy Avenue. It's actually where the police department shooting range is located. While looking over there in the past 6 months, we noticed that a neighboring business was encroaching upon our city-owned parcel, and instead of having them remove some paving and a fence, we really don't need that, so we're going to subdivide it out and sell it to them. So their business will be in compliance for the parcel. So this is just part of the process.
Okay. Mr. President, if there's no further discussion or any questions, I'd like to make a motion for the authorization to advertise for the sale of a portion of 5945 Kennedy Avenue.
I second that motion.
Okay, motion's been made by Commissioner Myrick, second by Commissioner Soto Presley. Let's have a roll call then, please.
Tomich, Soto Presley,
Yes.
Gray, Myrick,
Yes.
Poppridge.
Yes, motion passes 3 yes, 2 absent. Okay, number 7 is our bills, register of claims.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to pay the Register of Claims for October 24th, 2023 through November 16th, 2023 for Register of Claims R64434 through R64506. Now, the date on my copies, Karen, do I read the date? Because there's 2 different ones.
Okay, read the bottom underneath controllers. I'm going to reprint this.
Okay, so the
But you
date,
should always read, is that underneath
so
controllers?
let's correct the date. That would be November 9th, 2023 through November 20th, 2023 for Register of Claims R64434 through R64506.
Okay. Before I second this, this is the smallest amount of money I've ever seen in the whole 12 years I've been on this commission. I thought it was a misprint at first. Second.
Okay, then we have a motion's been made by Commissioner Soto Presley, second by Commissioner Myrick. That's for the bills, register of claims. If there's no questions for staff on these claims? Okay, then roll call, please.
Tomich, Soto Presley,
Yes.
Gray, Myrick,
Yes.
Poppridge.
Yes, motion passes 3 yes, 2 absent. Okay, we have 8. Number 8 are reports. We have Ann Taylor. Would you like to share anything tonight?
Thank you. Yes, tomorrow we are going to have a showing of a documentary that has been shot over the past 4 years regarding walkability and Jeff Speck. Jeff Speck is a urban designer who drafted our downtown master plan, and he had a filmmaker follow him since 2018. Pretty much talking about Jeff Speck and how he believes walkability revitalizes downtown urban cores, and they have been using Hammond as an example of how you go about that. It will be at the Toll Theater tomorrow at 5:30. I believe I sent out
You did.
invitations, so if you're free to come, please come. It's limited seating, but I can squeeze you in. And then also a reminder that our holiday party for the city is this Friday. So thank you.
Okay. Some real good stuff. This past Saturday, the Christmas parade was a success. The rain held off, so just want to mention that out there. Whoever came out, thank you for coming out. All right, then brings us to number 9. I think we have an item, new and unfinished business.
Yep, we have one, or actually 3 together in one. These are snow removal contracts that we approve each year for WJR Landscaping, and they are for services at 3 redevelopment-owned buildings in downtown. 5209 Homan Avenue, which is known as the Business Center for HTC. 5233 Homan Avenue, which is the hub of innovation for HTC. And 5246 Homan Avenue, known as Indiana Building.
Mr. President, if there's no further discussion or any questions, I'd like to make a motion for the approval of the snow removal contract for the WJR Landscaping for the properties at 5209 Homan Avenue, 5233 Homan Avenue, and 5246 Homan Avenue.
I second that motion.
Okay, a motion's been made by Commissioner Myrick, seconded by Commissioner Soto Presley. That's for WJR Landscaping for snow removal for the address of 5209, 5233, and 5246 Homan Avenue. Let's have a roll call then, please.
Talmadge. Soto Presley.
Yes.
Duray. Myrick.
Yes.
Poppridge.
Yes, motion passes 3 yes and 2 absent. Okay, number 10 is public comment. Public comment is open now. Public comment is open. If anybody would like to come forward, you may do so now. We'll give you 3 minutes to speak. Okay, then public comment is closed. Public comment is closed. Can we get a number 11 then?
Mr. President, I make a motion to adjourn.
I second that.
We have a motion and a second. Can you guys all signify by?
Aye.